I know. Peggy didn't get the link, actually, and that was hilarious, by the way.
Oh, yeah, because we avoided her. Oh, God.
So what I did this morning was I said to her, what we'll do is we'll put her in. I'm shuffling the agenda to put her in for the first hour. Okay, I'm going to bring Peggy in. Here she comes. Dave, you emailed Peggy the background?
Yes, I just did. So, oh, Peggy's on mute now too.
Nice sweater.
Thanks. I got my new outfit on.
Nice.
Oh, yes, you do.
No pants.
Oh.
Her comfy pants.
It fits perfect. Okay, I just saw the background. Okay.
I figured you'd want it.
Yeah.
It's
I will
good.
give it to
All
the
matchy.
Oh, okay.
Am I doing something here? Is this, am I supposed to have prepared something?
No. We're going to get our Christmas celebration going in a couple minutes. Well, actually, we're going to get it going now. And then as Jen and Jenna, I put you guys as co-hosts and Dave so that you can admit people as you see them showing up in the waiting room.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's get this party started. So thank you, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good early morning for some, good evening for others. It's so great to see everybody. We're so happy that you come to join us today for the magic of Christmas. It's going to be a fun time today, and that's what we want to do, is be here in celebration. And I guess out of courtesy, if you guys want to mute the lines when necessary, there's other times where you guys will be coming into the call. We might, be free to ask any questions. The experts are coming in and out today throughout the day, so throughout these couple hours. And we wanted to create this special event. It's a, occasional one, but we think it's fun to leave the year with setting some incredible intentions. So we thank everyone for joining us, and hopefully my internet's going to hold out long enough to get this all together, because it has its moments of blipping on me. So again, thank you everyone and welcome. And Dave, I think you're up. Let's start this party.
Oops.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hasmark Publishing, in cooperation with Dynamic Destinies, is so very proud and humbled to honor today a very special individual, the one, the only, Peggy McColl.
Very funny.
I can't escape my view. So anyways.
That's funny. Oh, wow. Look at the room now. Full. Look who's here. Oh my goodness. What's going on?
We actually, I actually want to say that we are here I'm trying to get my background changed. So everything always happens. We are here in celebration. This is to honor you. Honestly, It is. I got to tell you, I am incredibly excited. We actually pulled this off. There are literally hundreds of people who have kept the secret that we are here today to honor you. This is all about you, celebrating you. And if you want to drop off now, you can.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
We could.
Surprise.
Yes, surprise. So everybody, unmute your line. I'd love for you to wish her a happy birthday. And
surprise! Happy birthday!
Miss Peggy, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Peggy!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Peggy!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Peggy!
Happy birthday.
Birthday!
Evan, sing. Evan, sing.
So hopefully, Jen, you can grab some pictures too for us. Okay, I do want to say that I'd love to start out. Okay, if everyone can mute lines, or Jen and Jenna, if you can check and see what lines need to be muted, that would be wonderful. It's like I'm blown away by the people who are here today. This is incredible, and they just keep coming in. It's awesome. So it's as much as we've rehearsed this, it might be a little bit overwhelming a bit, because it's like, wow, I'm so incredibly proud of all of you guys that are showing up. And with that, I would like to raise your glass, or your glass of mimosa. Is it samosa or mimosa? Mimosa. Your wine, your coffee, whatever you may have in hand. If you guys, I know, I can see your face. We're here today, Peggy, to celebrate and to honor you. You have been an incredible, incredible role model for us. And little emotional. Hopefully we're going to get everybody in here. I see people are still emailing us, still sending us messages and coming in. But Peggy, we want to honor you. You have been an incredible mentor for all of us, and incredible, as the background shows, an author, a coach, a mentor, a friend, a sister, a colleague, a boss, a mother, a wife, a grandmother. And you really, really do deserve to be spotlighted. Today is your day, and that's what we're here in celebration of. And I think when you go and you scan all the people are here, it's pretty awesome to get everybody to have joined us. So I'd like to toast to you. If everyone can raise their glass and toast to Peggy. Clink. And with that said, we have an MC. I don't see Celine, but that's because there's pages and pages and pages of people who have
I saw her
joined.
on another page somewhere.
You're here. There you are. Look, she even has the background, although today you don't have the red fuzzy hair. Peggy, honestly, this was Hasmark and DDI. We have kept the secret for literally weeks. Even James knew about your secret. So I know, it's pretty awesome. Anyways, I'm going to hand over the virtual mic to Celine, because we've got a lot of fun things planned for you. So I think you might want to put your work away for a couple hours, if you don't mind. Yeah.
All right. Well, happy birthday, Peggy. I hope that this shows you even a little bit about how much adored and unloved you are. We love you, and this is a little token of our appreciation for you. So thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning, afternoon, evening. We have a global family here with us today. And Peggy, we have a lot of fun and contributions. Okay, so, buckle up your seatbelt and maybe grab the tissues, because we have some very exciting content coming your way. Okay, so without further ado, and again, a big thank you for all of you who made the time to be here today. Let's get started with our very first introduction.
And where is he? Dave, no, Dave, it's Anders who's going to come up first. Like I said, we might have a little bit of a glitch. I see him. It's harder today with all
Right here. Hi, guys.
Yay, there you are. Thank you. Thank
And
you for
happy
joining
early
us.
birthday, Peggy. This is so great.
Thank you. Sorry,
Wow.
I was muted.
This is so good. I'm really honored to be here. And I was asked if I could think of the magic of Peggy and ways to illustrate it. And so I decided to spend some time thinking about that and thinking about 3 illusions that really illustrates the magic that you have brought into my life over the last years that we've known each other, and that you've mentored me and helped me. And your eagerness to help ECOI, 3 years of really mentoring, daily accountability. It's just been so incredible. So from my heart to yours, thank you. It means literally the world for me. So one thing that you taught me very early on was the power of your Power Life script and how important it is to establish those images And so today I would like to create an illusion with all of us and an image. So everybody that's on the call here, I'd like for you to just think about a famous painting, all right? A world famous painting, just think about a world famous painting, all right? Just think about it. Got it? Perfect. All right, I'm gonna try and pick it up. I think it's definitely by an Italian master. I think it's by an Italian master. That's what I'm picking up. Write it in the chat box, the picture that you're thinking of. Just write it in the chat box. Mona Lisa. All right, great. A lot of Mona Lisas. Perfect. That was the first thing that came up. So why don't we start with that? Mona Lisa. Okay, so we know we think in pictures, and whatever we create a picture of must manifest in the physical world. And as Van Gogh said, I dream my painting and then I paint my dream. It's such a beautiful concept, isn't it? So let's try and paint Mona Lisa with a brush and some magical paint here.
Is that wine?
It's very see-through wine.
Okay,
Judy, it's
good.
very see-through wine.
Okay.
It's magic
I just
wine.
thought, I wasn't sure.
No, it is magic wine. That's what it
Okay,
is.
good.
All right. Can you guys see the painting here taking shape?
Yeah.
You see it? All right. So keep holding the image of Mona Lisa and let's just see what happens. You know, always when you start painting in the beginning, it all could look a little abstract, like the painting hanging on the wall behind it here. But slowly but surely, as we keep holding that image of what we want, something more tangible starts to take shape. I don't know if you guys see that yet or not, but there is definitely some magic in this painting. And as we turn it upside down, it turned into that beautiful Mona Lisa that you guys had in mind.
Wow.
Wow.
Great.
One thought becoming real.
Wow.
And that's the power of everything that you have taught me, Peggy, as well, with the Power Life script. It's wonderful to everyday visualize that those results in that new house that I'm mentally living in. And that really leads me to the next piece of magic, because I often think about the story you shared about how you bought the house and just making a decision and then just go ahead and doing it, not knowing how. And so I was very inspired by that. So I'm experiencing a lot of fear right now because I've made a similar decision. That is what I want. And, you know, we talk about it almost every day. So I wanted to illustrate that fear with an illusion as well. And we're going to do it a little different today. So first of all, we want to make sure, and this is not going to make sense in the beginning, but it will in a moment, a balloon. All right. We want to make sure it's a regular balloon. So we're going to test it out first. All right. Sounds can be illusions too. So a regular balloon. All right, let's continue. We need to make sure we choose a very random card. These are all different cards. I don't know. Can you guys see them?
Yes.
Maybe see if I go a little closer.
Yes.
Maybe if that works. All right, let me go a little closer here. I'm going to just drop them down one at a time like this. And Peggy, if you just say stop at any moment. All right, just say stop at any moment.
I'm playing with you.
Yeah, I know. We're almost through. Anytime.
You're done. Okay, stop.
Right there? You
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. So we chose 5 of spades. That is your card. Now I want to make sure it's a very unique one. So we're going to write Peggy on it, because otherwise you guys are going to come back and afterwards and you're going to say, that wasn't a real, unique selection. So I wrote Peggy on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's sort of black on black, so it's a little hard to,
Oh yeah, looks good.
to decipher. But there we are, 5 of spades. And then we're going to take the deck again. We have the 5 of spades with Peggy's name on it. I'm going to place the card right here in the middle of the pack. Now, when I snap my fingers like this, something incredible happens. The card jumps right to the top. That would have been a great trick. That would have been really good. So we're going to do something a little different. I want you guys to imagine that this is us as kids arriving on planet Earth. We arrive with two fears in our central nervous system, the fear of falling, the fear of loud noises. That's it. Everything else is social conditioning, right? So I want you to imagine that this balloon is social conditioning. So here we are, just arrived, and the conditioning, the programming really begins. Let's see if we can do this. Voila. We grow a little older. Our world expands. We think we have free will, but every time we try and do something that's out of our comfort zone, you know, we hit that wall and we bounce right back into conformity, and it's really uncomfortable. And we experience that fear. But when we just keep pushing through and doing it anyways, acting on that goal, now I'm actually reaching through the balloon here. I don't know if you can see that, but if we keep doing it and doing it the right way, we can actually reach through and we can penetrate that invisible barrier we call fear. And thank you, Peggy, for showing me how to do that with a house.
Well done.
Thank you. All right, and that if you guys were here, I would obviously have given this to you guys, but you know, maybe there will be a day when you can pass objects through Zoom. That would be pretty cool. So the last thing I decided to do was to, you know, one thing you always say, Peggy, is have fun with it, and that really stuck with me. So I decided to really create a fun dream trip for all of us here today. It's an imagined fun dream trip. Okay, so it's really important that we make this very random. You've probably seen the envelope over here. It says impossible on the envelope. There's a piece of paper inside. It's been sitting there the entire time as we've been doing this. I wrote this letter this morning, and so it's done. It's folded up. It's in there. It's done. So let's create this dream trip together. So I'm going to look at the chat scroll again, and to make sure this is really random, we're going to pick the third person who writes a dream destination, like a city or a well-known spot. The third person that writes a well-known spot in the chat box, that's the destination we're going to go with. All right, a lot of things came through here. Africa, Hawaii, Hawaii. All right, so we're going to go with Hawaii. That's really, really good. Hawaii. Beautiful. All right. The next thing we're going to decide is what food we're going to be eating in Hawaii. So the third one that writes now, what kind of food? Celine says mango, tuna, and steak, says Kevin. All right. We're definitely going to have steak in Hawaii. There's no doubt about it. That's great. Steak. All right. And the last thing is, what are we going to do together as we're in Hawaii? What fun activity are we going to do? All right, a lot of things coming through here. Surfing, swim, and swim, says Birgitte. All right, we're definitely going to be swimming. That's wonderful. All right, great.
I said we're going to be drinking. We're going to be drinking Mai Tais.
Oh, I thought, yeah, I thought you said twerking. You know, hey, we could do that too. You know, I mean, that might be fun.
Mick.
No, that's Mick. Is he on here? Okay, we're definitely going to go to Hawaii and twerk with Mick. Can you guys see this this envelope? If I go a little closer, you still see it's in there, right?
Yeah.
Right there. It hasn't changed at all. So let's take it out. Okay. And Peggy, if you haven't unmuted your microphone, please do it now, because I'd like for you to read out this letter. You can.
Okay.
I'm going to get very close to the screen. And if you can read my handwriting, I'll be very impressed. There
Okay,
we go.
dear Peggy, happy birthday. We all celebrate another wonderful year with you. The best trip I could imagine would be us all here today going with you to Hawaii while eating steak and doing lots of drinking of Mai Tais. This is read out loud at 9:18 a.m. Eastern Time.
Oh my
For all the
God.
magic you bring to our lives every day, Peggy. With love, Anders. P.S. I love that you will choose 5 of spades. Wow.
Wow, I have goosebumps. Wow.
That's incredible.
Wow. Did you send us the trip tickets though? Are they in the mail?
On their way.
On
Coming.
Peggy,
That-
on Peggy,
That's
I
a
know.
good magic trick.
Thanks.
Oh, this is
That would be the real magic, wouldn't it? So happy birthday, Peggy, and thank you for allowing me to share a little bit of my magic with everyone today.
That was amazing. Wow. Thank you, Anders. Absolutely incredible. I'm blown away. How did you guys pull this off? I had no clue. No
I
clue.
know. I know. Trust me.
Did Denny know? Did you know, honey? No.
He didn't know details, but you'll know. Denny will know in a minute. Give us a little time, and Denny was part of it. He doesn't know it.
Okay. All
He
right.
doesn't know he was actually part of this whole thing.
Okay.
It's a surprise for him too.
Okay. All right. Good stuff.
Anders, you did incredible. Wow.
That was amazing.
Wow.
So
Yes.
incredible.
Very, very
Yeah.
cool.
Blown
Yeah.
You
away.
are so talented. Thank you for taking the time this morning
That was
to
beautiful.
join us.
My honor.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
I
Anders,
agree.
Thank you.
You're
You are a wizard, as there's so many amazing comments in the chat. I hope it fills you up this morning. Thank you for being here and sharing your, I want to say talent, but also your persistence, right? We know that it takes thousands and hundreds of thousands of times to become the wizard that you are. So thank you for being that kind of person and showing up today.
Brian Proctor's here. Look at him right in the middle there, looking so dapper, sitting in his backyard in Florida.
Yeah, it looks cold there, Brian. All right, well, this next appearance is someone who Peggy dearly adores, a mentor to us all. Really wouldn't be here without him. And Peggy, please enjoy this next appearance.
Well, Peggy, on Saturday, you and I are going to record Savvy Wisdom. I think that's one of the most brilliant ideas you've ever come up with. And I'm really happy to do the work on that with you and for you. Do you know, I was thinking today, we go back a long way. A long way. Both of our lives have changed so dramatically, and we've helped each other change our lives because we're both doing the same thing. We're just coming at it from a different angle. It's like the truth. The truth is like the center of town. Doesn't matter which side you approach it from when you get there, you're still in the center of town. You come in from the north or the west, doesn't matter. And I was thinking of all the phenomenal work you've done and how it all came from just a magnificent change that you've made in your life from that first meeting that I put on for the company that you were with. Drawing a blank on the company. You know, you have helped so many people. You're probably one of the most service-oriented people, not woman, but people that I've ever known. And of course, it's paid off. Look at how you've won, and won in a big way. Even attracted Denny. I mean, who would have thought you take your dog for a walk and you end up with a husband? And a perfect husband for you, too. It's such a great relationship the two of you have. I am so happy to do this Savvy Wisdom with you. And I'm also happy for being part of your birthday surprise presentation. It's, there's so many people that come through the Proctor Gallagher Institute that you've really left an impact on their life. You've got them to look at themselves from a totally different perspective, and they see themselves as a different person through the help that you've given them. I want to wish you a super happy birthday. And I'm particularly pleased that you and I are going to be sitting opposite each other right here at this desk, and we'll be talking to the same microphone as we record Savvy Wisdom. A lot of people are going to benefit from this. It's such a neat story. You did such a good job on this. Happy birthday, Peggy. See you Saturday, my babe.
Happy birthday,
Peggy.
Peggy McColl.
Peggy, it's just, this is a wonderful thing just to wish you a very, very happy birthday. You've been a great influence. Gosh, you've taught me so much. You've been such a great support. You've encouraged me to write a book. You're encouraging me with this, the book I'm working on now. So many things I've learned from you. Getting to share a stage with you. You just make everything easier. Whenever I'm on stage with you, you make it easy to be up there. You were instrumental in the first date with Corey, and look at us now, married, living a great life. I don't know if
Peggy, I hope you have a beautiful day. You are one of the most generous, genuine souls I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. And you light up a stage when you're up there. You connect with people in ways that is truly a gift. I've seen very few people that can do it the way you do it. And I especially appreciate your friendship with Brian. I know that first thing every Sunday he's doing his accountability list with you, and you've been so good for him and for so many. So thank you for that. And I hope you have a day that is as wonderful as you are.
you are a special fun lady, Peg. I think back to Canada Day a number of years ago on that pontoon boat with you and Denis, and we were wearing all these kooky Canadian hats, singing on the pontoon by Little Big Town, just having fun. You always know how to light up a day, have fun, and you share that with the world all the time. And my gosh, it's wonderful to be able to call you a great friend. It really is. So on this day, Peg, you have a wonderful birthday. We are just wishing you the very best for a wonderful, wonderful next year.
The world is a better place with you in it, Peggy McColl.
Yes, it is. Have a great day, Peg.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know who else needs to have tissues other than Peggy. Peggy, you are so loved. I say that over and over again. Thank you to Brian and Corey who filmed that. We see your tissue collection for sure. I know, I just told Eric, I'm gonna start crying. So next up, we actually have one of the most important and loved people also in your life who wants to share a few words. Mr. Trace Haskins.
Hello, Peggy.
Where is he? Where is he? I don't see him in the square. I have to
let me see if I can spotlight myself. I'm not sure if I actually can spotlight myself. Hold on, let me see.
Speaker, there he is. I see him.
Hello, my dear.
What are you doing up so early?
Oh, just for you, baby. Just for you. This is so exciting. I can't believe that we pulled off the surprise.
Well, you did either. That's just shocking.
It's very cool. Well, we're all so happy to be here with you today, and we're so happy that you are in our lives. I hope that's abundantly clear. But hopefully today you'll kind of take today as a starting point for the rest of the week, the rest of the year, to really make this an amazing year in your life. You're an amazing, very special lady in so many ways to all of us, and we love you so much. We love your beautiful heart. I'm speaking on behalf of myself, by the way, and I think I'm also speaking on behalf of the team and pretty much everybody in the room and everybody on the planet who knows you, by the way. But we love your beautiful heart, your generous spirit, and your attitude of service. I've never met anyone like you before who has such a dedicated attitude of service, no matter what is going on, personally, professionally. It's like you are always on, and it's really, really, really amazing. And you're always guiding people into a vibration of what would you love. And I love that you've done that with me personally. I know that you do that with us as a team, all of your clients, all of your friends. Like, that is a huge message that I think that you have created for everybody in the world. And we're so grateful for that, because that's really, without that, who knows what kind of lives we'd be creating, right? So thank you so much for doing that. You're one of the most disciplined people I know. You're one of the most persistent people I know. And we love that about you as well. You're so amazing. From a business standpoint And from a speaking standpoint, whenever you're delivering content or speaking on stage, it just amazes me how you just get out there and do your thing and speak from flow. You really tap into your universal connection and paint a picture for people, whether it's a story that you're telling or whether it's content that you're sharing, that just touches people in a very, very, very unique way. I've never seen anybody do it like the way that you do it. And it's so special. So thank you for being so giving, so caring, to me personally, to everybody that you come in contact with. It's just, there's so much that you offer to the world and to all of us, and we're so grateful for you. And I'm very proud to call you my business partner. I know that all of us on Team Dynamic Destinies Inc. are very proud to have you as our faithful leader. I know all the clients and friends and everybody who's working with you all the time and who is blessed to have you in their life. We're all just so blessed, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being who you are and doing the things that you do and being the way that you be. And we thank you so much, and thank you for being here, and not just today on this event for you, but on the planet. We're so grateful for you. And Celine, I don't know if you want to add anything onto that, but please feel free.
I think you summed that out beautifully for many of us, and it's just not a word from the team here. It's I've known you for years, Peggy, I guess about 7 years now, and we've been working closely together for a year and a half or almost 2 years. But yeah, I mean, words are futile to describe the love that I have for you, the appreciation, the gratitude. You are truly a mentor in terms of just who you are. You are extremely generous, and you raise the planet's frequency. We all are lifted from you being who you are. So that's really what I want to say. And Eric, I know.
Yeah, Peggy, we wake up each morning just so grateful to be on your team and to serve you and to work alongside you. It's nothing but gratitude and love and appreciation for you, Peggy. So happy birthday. And yeah,
thank you.
Great.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I need to volunteer to take care of all the rest of my daily meetings because I'm a little bit of a mess. So.
You know how hard it was to pull this off with your team? Because you kept interrupting our meetings. I just wanted to mention that, like, hello, did you ever think that Celine was the MC and she needed to be in my meeting? And she's telling me she can't attend because she's in a meeting with you. And I'm like, okay, she's not the MC now. That's it. You know me. I'm like you. She didn't show up. That's it. It's like, okay, you're back. After all, it is Peggy. I guess I'll let you, give you a break.
Yes, it's been a lot of fun, a lot of coordination with all of you as well. So, I mean, it was all worth it. So now, actually, we'd like to switch gears a little bit and have an author, one of your authors out of many, okay? We actually have her reading a magical question, okay? So, Vladdy, come on up.
Vladdy, there she is.
So happy birthday, Peggy. I'm so squishy. I'm just like, this is supposed to be party and I'm just crying. But I wish everyone happy birthday. You know how very special you are to me as well. And you literally, with Trace, just my angels, pulled me out of darkness, and I will forever be grateful. And you changed my life in so many ways. This is not enough meeting to talk about how many ways, but I love you so much. And I'm so grateful for everything you've done and for everyone. And I actually have a special message from Joanne K. Rowling, who I really determinedly trying to get to join, but it wasn't enough time. So she sends happy birthday, Peggy. And I'm persistently trying for her to meet you and interview her, because I've heard you talking about wanting to interview her. But at the moment, she's really busy. But, you know, Churchill said, never, never, never give up. So I will keep coming. Oh, thank you so much, Peggy. Happy birthday. And I wish Elizabeth was here so she could say happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much, Vladdy.
Thank you.
And thank you, Vladi, because I know you changed your day around to be part of us today. So
Oh, I love it. Kids are in the club, so you know.
well, now you're family, you know that.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Happy birthday, Peggy. I can't wait to meet you guys, you know. I'm just flying next year, no matter what. Oh.
That's so awesome.
All right, so we have a question that actually we said to the entire audience that we would love to have read out for you. So, Judy, who is the one who is actually asking that question?
I'm actually not sure. I think it's just so Peggy knows, it's Jen. I think the question is behind me, is it not?
Yes,
That's
it is.
it. I am so grateful for the magic of Peggy. We asked, I don't know if you're noticing, Peggy, we asked everybody and we received an incredible response, and we still are receiving responses now. So we'll update, and you'll see, might see the video going on behind us. Dave, Jen, and on say, in fact, we could probably highlight Dave's super computer, because there's incredible words that have been submitted for you. And afterwards, not only are we going to be highlighting it behind us throughout the whole event, we'll be sharing the video with you guys too. You and Trace will.
Beautiful. Hey, where'd you get from Karen?
There's literally there's like 70, 80, 100 messages that you're going to be seeing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
how do I get
beautiful,
this? I want
beautiful.
a copy of this.
You'll get, Jennifer created a special copy just for you. There's one running now, but she also, Jennifer and Dave did.
Andrea.
Yeah, Jennifer did an incredible job of pulling this all together. And then Dave ran the video. Yeah.
Hey, there we are.
I have to read all of them, Peggy. There's so many incredible submissions, and you might need to get a whole box of tissues for that itself.
Oh my God, look at that.
Yeah, just the question is that I'm grateful for the magic of Peggy. And then again, we have people have written their books.
Oh, look at that.
And yeah, added their pictures, or your book in this case as well. Thank you for that, Laura. All right, next up, we have another very special video from one of your dear friends and colleagues. And without any further ado, she will come up.
Hey, everybody. I am here to tell you how much I love Peggy McColl. Peggy has been my accountability partner for, God, at least 10 years, if not longer. And one of the things I most appreciate about her is her high energy, her enthusiasm, her amazing depth of knowledge about every aspect of publishing and marketing, and of course, what she knows about the law of attraction. So I consider her a sister, a friend, a colleague, and somebody that I am just crazy over the moon about. So blessings, blessings, blessings to you, Peggy. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you.
So sweet. All right. Next up, we have Miss Jen and Miss Kayla, who have a few words to say next.
Kayla, she's supposed to be here.
Well, Jen's here, so let.
She was on her way.
Peggy, I just want to say happy birthday and thank you for everything you've done for me. You gave me my first campaign, I think it was like 14 years ago, and I've been doing them ever since. And so thank you for that, because that got me to where I am today. So I just want to say happy birthday and thanks for everything.
Oh, thanks, Jen. That's so sweet. Thank you for that video too. It's amazing.
No problem. I'll send you the one that's done later.
Awesome. Thank you.
I don't know if Kayla's in the room yet.
I sent her a text this morning and she said she was on her way, and that was at
yeah, I got the message. She says, "What do I do?" I said, tell her you're on the way. She says she might cancel me and tell me to turn around. I said, it doesn't matter. Don't listen.
That's what I was trying to do. I was saying, come later. She's like, no, I'm coming now. But that was like an hour and a half ago.
I know. Well, trust me, everything's for a reason today. Okay.
Okay.
I think she is. I don't know where. Actually, we'll get her on, I guess, in a few minutes. Maybe Dave can queue up the next guest.
All right. This next person is someone that we all love so much and a close friend of Peggy's, colleague. And I know that you're going to love this next appearance.
Peggy, happy birthday. I'm wearing my Canada shirt just for you on this special day on your birthday. I have to tell you, when Trace asked me to do this, I couldn't be happier. You are a super close friend. I absolutely love you. You are amazing at what you do. You are probably the most go-getting person, take action person that I've ever met. I am inspired by you every time I talk to you, and I hope you have a fantastic birthday. I love you, and you are the absolute best. And you don't look a day over 85. Haha, just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing. All right. Well, this next segment is very, very special. And this is where we might need Denny's help, Judy.
Yes.
We might do it. Let's do a drum roll together because this next little segment is very, very special. So
hold
Judy,
on, though.
Yes.
Hold on, because I don't know whether I need Kayla and I need Denny. Peggy,
Okay.
would you mind getting Denny to come in? I'd like
Sure.
him to get something.
Can I go pee pee while I'm going to get him?
Okay, we'll all wait while you go pee pee.
Okay, I'll go get Denny.
Okay, please.
Honey, they need you. Okay, they want to see you, honey. They want to see my background.
Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to tell him because just so everybody knows, if I told him Peggy would know.
He's got messy hair, unshaven.
Do you know where, can you ask Denny where that packet, there's a silver package I gave him, a gift that said, do not open.
Yeah.
Can he go get that for us and
Yeah.
bring it to you?
I see Kayla pulling on my.
Oh, okay. We're a little early. We're a little ahead of schedule, so that's probably why.
Okay, then I probably have time to go to the little girlie's room, right?
Yeah, because he's got to go get that parcel and put it back on your desk.
Go for it.
Dave, can you queue up Super Dave and
Absolutely.
he's ready to go? Okay, we'll wait for Peggy. We all get to wait. I don't think I've ever, this is a record day, the fact that we're all sitting on a call while Peggy goes pee-pee.
Not only that, she had no idea about any of this. So
Pulling off a surprise where Peggy's concerned. It is the first time in my life I've known we've been able to do it. So absolutely the first time. Sorry, folks. I knew being live and surprising her, we might have a couple of little glitches, but it's all good. It's worth the wait.
Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. From Santa? It says from Santa?
I know, he was part of it. Everybody was in on the secret. He even knew about it. I would like you to, I'd be there to present it to you if I could have pulled it off, but I couldn't figure out how to do that too. It was hard enough just getting Kayla to come into the room with you. But anyways.
There, see, the doggies are announcing that she's here.
She's here. I figured that would have been part of it too. What I want to do is, we didn't just want to recognize you in being here today and sharing with you and toasting you, but we wanted to give you something as a memento of the event. So please go ahead and open it.
Open. Okay. Do you want Kayla here or?
I'm sure she'll be in the room in a second. If you wish, we could wait a couple more minutes. What the heck? You and I are the bosses for DDI and HPI, so if we can wait.
That's so cool, that thing that's flashing behind you in the background. Hey, honey.
There's
Denny?
Louise.
Yeah. Cool. Martine. I love it. This is so great. Denny? Danny.
Everybody's waiting.
Mind taking a photo for me, please? Thanks.
Yes, please.
Come on in. Kayla's here.
Yay, Kayla. Kayla's been part of the secret too, so.
There she is.
There she is. Hello, Kayla.
Hi. Look at my desk.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so if you
Oh my God.
if you'd like to open it, we'd like to present this to you as a token, to be honest.
No peeking, it says. No peeking.
I know. I thought it was hilarious that you were coming early because I thought Dave and I, as you know, Dave was here and it was like, oh my goodness, we're going to wrap the gift, that presentation. We're going to wrap it for you, have you take it home with you and put it under your Christmas tree. So you were part of your own surprise, but Denny was part of it too. So only he didn't know it at the time. I think you muted. No.
Oh,
anyways.
No, I'm not muted. Am I muted?
This is presented. No, you're good. This is presented to you with all the love and care and respect. And it is you are the center of that pillar, and all the pillars around it are for gratitude, strength, wisdom, and prosperity.
Woo!
And it is an outstanding leadership award because that's what you deserve, is only the best. And we give that to you with admiration and respect.
Thank you so much. I kissed prosperity because I love money.
Yeah, we've heard.
Oh my God,
We've heard.
Amazing. Wow.
You so deserve that.
Yay.
And you wondered why you might not have got a small award. Now you know why.
Wow. That is incredible.
So to you, from all of us, for all of what you do for every one of us, you truly are an inspiration.
That's so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Would you like to say a few words now? We'll open the floor for you.
Oh my God, thanks a lot. I've seen people who are speechless and I wonder, how can you be speechless, right? There has to be something to say, but wow. I can't talk.
Well, no, I'm going to wait.
And sometimes no words are better than words.
My grandbaby girl.
Looking good.
Oh my goodness. Wow. This is such a surprise. Okay. I got a few words out. Or something. Oh. Did you hear what Denny said?
No.
He said, I can't remember last time I saw my wife speechless. I'm just so touched. Obviously, look at the pile of Kleenex here on my desk. I mean, this is Denny brought me another box. Wow, my doggy's been up my
He's a part of it.
little Bella's been trying to get on my lap. She's like, what's wrong with mommy? What's wrong with mommy? You know how dogs are, right? They feel the emotion, but thank you so much for all of this. This is amazing. I'm just blown away, and seeing the people that are here and the love and that, oh my goodness, it just really warms my heart. It's just a shock, actually, everything that you've done with pulling this all together with the videos and the presentation and everyone being here live and the award. It's like, wow. I mean, my cup runneth over. It really does. I'm so grateful for all of you. It's, you know, I think people can appreciate that. You know, sometimes you're doing the work. I think about my team and the folks that I'm blessed to serve with, co-serve with. You know, from Kayla, who's here, Trace and Celine and Eric and Sabrina. And you know, sometimes I feel like I'm really pushing them hard. It's like I'll send an email to Trace, and I think I might have gone too far this time. You know, with my requests.
Always on good.
And his response is always, yep, absolutely on it. Eric, the same, like, you know, it's just incredible. Or Celine, like last night, you know, sending her a message saying, oh, we sent out the, you know, the announcement for the new webinar and it's not working, you know, and there was a challenge with the but she's like, I'm on it. It doesn't matter what time of day. And what I love about that is that they're not here to give to me, to serve me. They're here to give to you and everyone else. I mean, it's really it's a collective coming together that we're here to serve people. And as we know, as authors, our responsibility is to really lift up the world, you know, with our wisdom, with our experience, with our knowledge, with our stories, with our imagination. And I really believe that, you know, books change people's lives. They've changed my life. They've changed Bob Proctor's life. It's been 60 years that he's been studying personal development, or been studying Think and Grow Rich. And I just love that we're all here as authors. Jen's daughter, Marissa, at 10 years of age, was an international best-selling author. I was talking about her yesterday, actually, in my podcast. And I was saying, how many 10-year-olds go to school on their birthday saying, I'm an international best-selling author, right? And then I had another client, 5 years of age. Jen remembers this as well. I sent her the book of that 5-year-old that wrote the book the day I met Bob Proctor. I read it on a plane and I had to send it to her because I thought she would love it. And she did, of course. And, you know, everyone that's here that's made a decision to step up and bring something of value to the world is really, we're all here together collectively to help raise up the world. Vladdy, you know, who stepped up and decided to create her Bible. And I mean, I could just go on and on about everybody that's here. And I'm just feeling so grateful. I'm blown away that you pulled this off. What an incredible celebration. Definitely my best birthday ever, by far. And I don't know what you're going to do next year, Judy, but you're going to have to just kidding. Well done. Absolutely incredible. So I'm so grateful, like really, really grateful to be here. You know, and Judy, actually, I was asked in October to be on this call, and I noticed it was in my agenda this week. And I said, you know, how long am I on that call? And I really didn't even know what we were doing. And then I said to her this morning, do I have to prepare something? Like, should I be, you know, ready for this? And which was fine. If not, that was all good. But wow. The fact that you guys and to see, you know, so many people up early as well in different time zones and to make the sacrifice to be here is really, really touching. So thank you so much. It really, it makes me feel so grateful for the work that I've been blessed to do and this gift that I've been given to help people bring out the best version of themselves in the world. Tim says Hawaii steak swimming Mai Tais next year. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea. I love that. That sounds like fun. So I really appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. And I thank you, Judy, for pulling this off, and Dave and your team, Jenna and Jen and Amanda. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing what you've done. Thank you for ruining my makeup.
That was the goal. Ruin your makeup.
It's funny that you're wearing the sweater I bought you and I'm wearing the one you bought me. That's pretty awesome. I was today. I had so many appointments, but I thought, nah, it's a sweater kind of day. So it really works out great. So really grateful for all of you for being here. This is fun. This is really a lot of fun. Very special. What are you doing, Kayla?
And we got more to come.
We do?
We're not done yet. No, you're not off the line yet. We still got some more fun.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
We have one of your dear, longtime, very respected friends that you always speak with so much joy and admiration on our team meetings. And so, Miss Louise, I'd love to have you on to say a few words.
All right, can you hear me? I mean, you know, this might be a mistake to put me on because I could go on for an hour about Peggy, but I don't think that there are any words that I can say that have not been spoken yet, except that Peggy, you know, I met you, I'm going to say the first time online, like online dating. I was looking for a speaker for our company at the time. And the minute I saw your picture, I connected with you. You have been there for me all those years, always encouraging me, always make me feel good about anything I did that I didn't believe I was good at. So you've been for me literally and honestly the wind beneath my wings. And your heart is as big as the sky and as red as all the love that can be gathered, that you give people and that you receive. And I can't think of anyone more deserving than you of this. And I consider you my soul sister. And we are here in this life together, and we will be for eternity, because I do know that we will find each other again. So thank you for everything. I love you with all my heart. And I want you to have the best birthday ever, even though it's not today. But you will be spending it with those memories in mind and with Bob, and God bless you. I love you, Peggy.
I love you too, Lulu. Thank you so much. That was beautiful.
Hey, we have a few authors who actually want to say a few words. So we have Miss Sandy who wanted to share with you, Peggy.
Where is she? Sandy?
There she is. She's all dressed up.
The other Sandy.
She looks so beautiful. How come it's all blurry screen?
I can't hear you, no. Okay.
You have to unmute your line. Are you able to, Sandy? I can't unmute her. There, you're unmuted.
Let's see if I go. If I come up.
You get all that dressed up. You deserve the spotlight.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy, lots of happy birthday to you, Miss Peggy. I remember I saw it on Facebook. You were putting on a course in Toronto, and it was so reasonable, and it was a one-shot deal, and I said, I'm going for it. And I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning because I wanted to be there early, and I got lost, and I went all the way out to Don Valley. I was just barely there at 9 o'clock, which should have taken me an hour. But I made it, and I have never looked back. I started back into my writing, and we are launching our second children's book in January. And I've got other books I want to write, but I am so thrilled to have met you, that you gave me the inspiration, the love, the kindness. You never change. You're the good person inside and out every minute of your life. And I like that. I love that. And happy birthday to you, Miss Peggy. You are the lady of light.
Thank you, Sandy. That's so sweet. Do you have the farties with you?
Yeah, they're in the back there.
Everybody, you went pee-pee.
Yeah, they're coming.
That's funny. That was so great. Thank you.
You are perfect for the occasion as well, I must say. Your outfit, it's perfect.
It is. She's so pretty.
All right. Now, actually, we have another author, Sandra Forsay. Is that how I pronounce your last name? Is it French? Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Sandra, please share with us your what you'd love to share.
Happy birthday, Peggy. I have to read this, okay, just because I won't remember. So I'm so blessed and grateful to wake up on my birthday today and have the day, thank you, and have the day start off spending time with a beautiful woman who's been part of my amazing journey. Thank you, Peggy, for being the person you desire, sharing your journey so that I can follow example of becoming the person who I am today. Your determination, love for others, and positive attitude is such an inspiration to others. My life has been forever transformed from the day I met you. Thank you.
Oh, that's so beautiful, Sandra. Thank you so much. I always love seeing your smile, seeing your square on the Hollywood Squares. It's so heartwarming. Thank you very much. It's very sweet of you.
Thank you so much, Sandra. All right, now we have Victoria Winters, who is such a big part of our community, to share with us a few words as well.
Victoria.
Happy birthday, Peggy. You know, my glasses are fogged because I'm crying as well. The day I met you, I didn't know who you were, and I don't know if you remember us meeting in the lobby of a hotel, but I have written about this in my book that will be out very, very shortly. And I just want you to know that you've made such an impact on me. You've helped me get out of my own way. And that's what I'm very, very grateful for. Thank you.
Oh, you're so
birthday, my dear. You are marvelous.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet, Victoria.
Oh. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Sandy, happy birthday. Today is your birthday. I'm so sorry. We got to celebrate you too.
Yes, we do.
Love the baby blue on you too, by the way. Really is beautiful.
It's very pretty.
All right. Now we have Miss Liz Hart joining us as well to say a few words.
Oh,
happy birthday, Peggy! I'm a newcomer to the Complete Author program, but I've been following you for a long time, and I just want to say, you can see my child walking down here.
Hi, what's
what happens every day in my Zoom meetings. I just want to tell you that the first time I met you, I saw you virtually, and you were speaking on stage at one of Bob Proctor's events that my husband and I had purchased tickets to online. And I was like, who it is, this amazing soul and beautiful spirit. I have to get to know her. So I started following you through that. And I am just in awe at how generously you give, not just to me, but to all these people who are on this call today. I mean, I hope you can feel how much you've changed all of our lives by helping us see our worth and helping us be courageous in our journey. So thank you, and happy, beautiful, fabulous birthday.
Wow, thank you so much. It's great to see you. Beautiful home, beautiful tree. Thanks for sharing. That was so sweet. I really appreciate you. You reminded me of, I was speaking at one of Bob's events in Dallas one time. This was actually 2014. It was May 2014. And it was the weekend I met Mick, actually, Mick Peterson. And it was a Sunday morning. I was with Brian Proctor and we're having breakfast in the restaurant. And this woman came up to me and she said, you know, yesterday, and this was a Science of Getting Rich event, and Bob was delivering most of it, but he asked me to teach a few chapters because Sandy Gallagher wasn't able to be there. So I said, sure, like I love sharing the stage with him. So the next morning I'm in the restaurant and this woman comes up to me and she says, you know, yesterday, and she said it with a British accent, which I can't do very well, but you know, yesterday when you went on stage and they introduced you, I thought, who's that? And she was saying it just like this, right? Like, who's that? You're not even a proctor. And so it was, and I'm thinking, she knows I'm standing here, right? And then she says, you know, I didn't know who you were or why you were there or why you're on stage, but you started to talk. And she says, I realized you're the reason I'm here. And what you told, what you shared, because I shared the story about purchasing my house when I had no money. When you shared that story with me, she said, that's when I realized this is why I'm here this weekend. And she later followed up and sent me a message saying that she did go and buy her dream home, that she did follow through. So I really appreciate that. You never know. Like, I've had so many people, I've been so blessed with Bob Proctor. Bob was telling me the other day, he called me and he says, do you know how many people want to get on my stage? And I said, no. He said, I get asked every day for people to go on. I said, I'm so blessed. I feel so very, very blessed. And it's not like I want to jump on stages. I just want to help people. I want to help make a difference, a positive difference in people's lives. So thank you, Liz, for that. I really appreciate your kindness and your words. It means a lot to me.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. And we have another exciting video for you, Peggy. Let's get right started with it.
Hi, Peggy. It's Marcy. And happy birthday to you. I'm so glad that people are gathering to celebrate you because you so deserve this. And I just want you to know that I am so grateful to you for the many, many ways that you have supported me throughout my career, throughout my author journey. We were in a mastermind group together and you were always coming with great ideas. This was even before Happy for No Reason came out. And you have always been by my side, supporting me, giving me encouragement and giving me your wisdom. And I really attribute a great amount of the success of the books that I've written to your beautiful care and guidance. And you're a great friend. I haven't gotten to see you in a little while, so I'm missing you, but I do send you my love and my wishes for you to have a most magnificent year and to really take this in and feel celebrated.
Oh,
love you, Peggy.
Thank you, Marcy. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen her in so long. You did say Marcy was going to be showing up today.
I did. I wasn't lying.
That's amazing.
We actually planned it right from the beginning, is how much of it could be the truth, so that we didn't have to, if someone said magic at Christmas, you wouldn't catch on. So we planned it a long time ago to keep this as much a secret. Well, October.
Amazing. Peggy, you are so loved. It's so nice to see all of the love that we all have for you be mutually shared and really have others speak the words that we want to even be able to say and captured in a different way as well. So speaking of that, we have Banafshe, who actually would love to share a few words with you as well.
There she is.
Hello.
I saw you in a little square earlier.
Yeah. Hello from California. You know, as I've been sitting here, slowly, the light's coming through. You know, it's been kind of dark at 6 a.m., but it's slowly coming through. And what a way to start a morning in honor of you. I've been sitting here for the last hour and something thinking, oh, this is my morning meditation. Really, just the who you are, Miss Peggy. When Judy asked me to say a few words, I thought to myself, and I said to Jim, my husband, how do you capture it in a few minutes? How do you capture this human being in a few minutes? And I was given the opportunity to send you a video to say a happy birthday, but I thought, no, eye to eye, madam, eye to eye, well, through Zoom.
I wish it were eye to eye.
I wish it were eye to eye. And, you know, back in December of 2013, when I sent you that email, and it said, referred to you by Brian and Ariel, and it's so great that Ariel was here to honor you. I don't think I even pressed send. I was like such a quick response from you saying, how can I be in service? You started with, I appreciate you. How can I be in service? And for all of you who are listening in and you're getting a sense of her and you know her, you've gotten to work with her, just a little, if I can kind of tell a truth here. When you said to me that your objective on the planet is to be a contribution to millions, I knew we were from the same tribe. I knew that I wanted to work with you. I knew that I could absolutely fully trust you with some things that were, and you know how much I've shared with you over the years, with things that are so close to my heart. And one of those things was how I was, you know, as this lawyer, this international human rights person, someone who had explored a race for Congress, like very serious person in the world, was being, you know, like channeling all these words and didn't know what to do with these words. And Brian said, contact Peggy. She'll know what to do with those words. Well, those words became my book. Those words, which you actually titled, became beautiful reminders. And Judy and her team helped have it become an international bestseller. And to this day, the work that I get to do in the world, the fact that I get to serve you as your attorney, the fact that I have you as my friend and my mentor, the fact that I get to live the life that I get to live. And it's no longer just a part of me serving people from just that legal perspective, but I get to do it, Peggy, from a perspective of serving others who are out to serve others. And that I didn't even think was possible until that day we spoke with one another. So I just want you to know your intentionalness in living your life, how you go out and you create your life, the Power Life script that is now trademarked at the U.S. Patents and Trademarks Office with a registration number and everything. It's real. That way that you live your life is not a concept. And that little girl who had the vision that she had that gets to be the lady today and touch the millions and millions that you are actually doing, you have manifested. Well, all I can say is it's an honor to walk the path with you. And thank you for everything that you are. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. When I met you, do you remember we got on a call together and I said, I have no idea how to say your name. Can I call you Banana? And you said, yeah, you can call me Banana.
You could call me anything.
It was so sweet. I love who you are, your heart, your intellect, your desire, your beautifulness, the way you're making such a contribution in the world as well. And your playfulness, you're a lot of fun.
Thank you. You bring that out. You bring that out in me, honestly.
I remember at the end of one of my events, we went out on the town party.
Do you remember we were in Florida and we went dancing? Yeah, it was great fun.
Sunday night, and we're like, nothing's open. Well, let's just make it happen.
That's right.
It wasn't dancing, but we danced anyway.
I think we were the only two dancing.
Tim's idea of us all going to Hawaii, that's a good one. Maybe we'll go where your place.
Well, let's go to my place. And I was actually going to say, you know, one of the things that's another tribe connector between you and I are we love homes. Yeah. And we love buying them and we love selling them and we love making money with them. Like we just love everything around home. And yes, absolutely. I loved the start of this and that it was Hawaii. And yes, please, let's hang out on Kauai, the island of Kauai together.
Oh boy, thank you so much. Definitely going to do that. Great hair at 6 a.m. Enid says, Ben Hefshay, wonderful message and great hair at 6 a.m.
Thank you.
That time of day.
Thank you. It's the Persianness. That's what it is.
Your hair is always beautiful.
Thank you.
It is.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this.
Beautiful. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness.
All right. We have another message we would love to share with you, Peggy, and that is one of the most joyous people that I have met through you, actually, and that is Mr. Mick.
Mickaroni. Oh, look at you.
Wow, perfect setting. There you go.
Oh,
Well,
hi.
hello, everybody. Hi, Peggy, my bestie.
Hi, bestie. Where's Zuzu?
He was on my lap a minute ago, and now he's sitting on the couch. But I could probably get him. Come here.
No, that's
Zuzu.
okay.
Come here.
You know what that looks like, right?
A panda? Here he is. He's here.
Zuzu?
Look at the there.
Oh.
Well, I just want to say to you, Peggy, that I love you so much, and I'm glad that we get to laugh together and play together and do wild and crazy things together. I'm sitting in front of my fireplace. I've taken a lot of advice from you, and my false self often tells me that everything that I'm doing is not the right way, not the right approach. But then my true self says, go for it, do it. Well, I'm in the middle of this manifestation. I'm living in this gorgeous home. It's my dream home. And this is because I manifested it. And I was with you when I found this. We were at a Bob Proctor event, and we were talking about manifesting a dream home. And I pulled this up online. And for 2 years, I lived in it in my head. And now I live in it in real life. And this is because of the inspiration that you showed me. And I have to say thank you for that. And thank you for just being awesome.
Oh, you're so sweet, Mick. You're awesome. Oh my God. Anyone who knows Mick Peterson, they know how amazing he is. Everybody is drawn to you. I mean, you've got this magnetic personality. You're always happy and playful and fun and smart and a little crazy, which I love about you. But you become such a cherished friend. My bestie, we affectionately call each other bestie. I'm just so grateful for you. And if anything, this experience that we've all been going through this year with COVID has been challenging for a good part of the world. Many people, of course. And I tend to look at what's the blessing in it. What are the things that we can be grateful for. But I miss you so much. I just can't wait to see you again. It's been way too long.
I know. I can't wait. We're in a hammock. I get to smell your feet. You get to smell mine, and we get to read to each other. That's one of my favorite things to do with you. So I can't wait to have you at Jed Ranch Lodge, my home. But more importantly, I think we should talk about the elephant in the room. Can you guys see the elephant? See if I can get a better. There's a giant elephant sculpture. Does that help?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's an elephant in the room.
There's an elephant. I want to talk about the elephant in the room, which is, it really is you. So thank you for being you. Thank you for showing up for 29 years on Earth.
I'm very grateful for the 29 plus years that I've been on this planet Earth. I have no problem with my age. I'm very happy to be where I'm at. Very grateful. Not everybody gets to be this age, and my brother didn't. He passed at a very young age of 49. So I'm grateful to be here and to celebrate life and to be celebrating with all of you. This is incredibly special. So thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, and thank you for being here. Thank you.
Bravo team. Peggy, your team, amazing. Wow, this is so cool.
Like I said, Peggy, one of the best bonuses of knowing you is knowing Mick now. And I are always talking.
You're not alone in that.
Amazing. So I am so excited to have a beautiful song from a very talented, very persistent in love and musician. And so, of course, Peggy, you know who that is. Let's please bring Kevin Blake Weldon on.
Yay.
Oh, there he is.
so happy to see you this morning. How are you?
Wonderful. I saw you in that little box. You're up early too. It's so good to see you. It's been way too long.
It has been too long, Peggy. And as soon as this, yeah, we're going to be up there before too long. But anyway, I think everybody here would probably follow along with this one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet Peggy McColl, who gets me green M&Ms when I come to visit her house. I'll never think about green M&Ms again without seeing you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, beautiful.
Happy birthday, Peggy.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Tell everyone the story about the green M&Ms. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. So, back when I was, touring, back years ago, we would talk to a lot of the venues, about some of the crazy contract riders that that artists would present, before their performances, and they would have some just crazy things that they absolutely had to have in a certain way or they wouldn't show up. So one of them that we got a huge kick out of, and it became a tradition with us, was somebody, I can't remember who the artist was, but they had to have green M&Ms and they had to have a certain number in a certain size bowl, or they wouldn't come. So I remember you asking me what I needed, to come and perform for the CHIO event that we did. And I just said, yeah, I got to have green M&Ms, Peggy, or I can't come. So, I was just messing around. Well, I get to Peggy's house and she is so proud to show me all these bowls of green M&Ms that she had. So she had the green M&Ms and we had green M&Ms and had a great time. And I will never think of green M&Ms again without thinking of you. Love you so much. Natalie's upstairs. She's on a webinar. She'd be down here, but she wanted to wish you a happy birthday as well. And we miss you. We love you. We're so grateful for you, Peggy. You're just a light. And here we are at the Christmas season, and we talk about, the spirit of the season, and we talk about shining our light. But Peggy, your light shines all year round, not just during Christmas, but all year round. So happy birthday. Love you. Can't wait to get a big old hug.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you what I have on underneath, below these shirt here.
You have to tell us.
Hey, I have on my favorite Pac-Man underwear, Peggy, just for you. And I'm not standing up, so don't get your hopes up. I know it's your birthday and all, but I'm sitting right here.
Yes, like Kevin, I have on my favorite Pac-Man underwear too.
I bet you do, baby. That's the great thing about Zoom. They had that commercial the other guy, and of course, all you can see is the waist. Says, "Do you have pants on?" He says, "Of course I have pants on. I'm a professional." He goes, "No, I don't have pants on." Anyway, happy birthday, Peggy. So glad I could be here with you this morning.
Thanks, Kevin. Say hi to Nat for me.
I sure will.
Oh my goodness.
Kevin, it's so nice. Actually, we live very close to each other here. The love of his life is very, very close to us. So yeah, it's so nice to see you here, Kevin. All right. Next up, again, this is just on our team meeting. This is a couple, a power couple, if I may, that is always spoken so highly of on our calls as well. I know they are your dear friends, huge source of inspiration and love for you, Peggy. We would love to have Steve and Jane Lowell on come next.
Hi, Peggy.
I'm gonna
Love the green M&Ms. I want green M&Ms from now on. That's
I'll give you anything you want.
Well, happy birthday, Peggy. I guess we're sharing little stories about how you've impacted our lives. And really, there's just not enough time to express all the ways in which you've impacted both my life and Jane's life. You were instrumental, not just instrumental. You were pivotal in me getting my first book published from Stage Fright to Spotlight back in 2011. But one of the times, Peggy, one of the many, many lessons you taught me, I don't even know if you know that you taught it to me, is when, remember I used to run that event called Your Stage in Ottawa, and you came and spoke a couple of times. Your Stage for me was always just a service I was doing for people and a bit of a tactic to try and get known. Never occurred to me that I could actually monetize the audience at Your Stage. And you came one time and spoke, and you made an offer. And then afterwards, we went out for lunch. Do you remember this? We went out for lunch.
I sure do.
You were sitting at the table, and I said, so Peggy, how did you do? Did you make some money? And she said to me, well, you better sit down first. And so I sat down and she told me that in 20 minutes, she made a big chunk of money that was so far beyond anything that I ever thought was possible on any stage, let alone that little stage. So the big change that you made for me that day was to understand that monetization can occur just about everywhere. And you totally changed my belief system on that. And that's just one of a million different ways that you've positively and profoundly and permanently impacted my life. And I know you've done a lot, to really help Jane in her life as well.
Yeah. So, I don't want to be really long, but I have to go back a little bit. And I have to say that, I had this business and I closed it. It was a brick and mortar business and I wanted to go into coaching. And so on my Facebook Messenger, I got this message about working in a business with Linda Proctor. And I had just finished reading The Secret and I wanted to meet all these people. And so I said, yeah, I definitely want to work in a business with Linda Proctor. And it was Vima, for any of those of you who know. And I got to, have these meetings with Bob, and all he did was kept talking about this Peggy McColl, Peggy McColl, Peggy McColl. And you had just moved into the Chio house at that time, the second Chio house that you bought. And I lived only a couple of hours away from you. And I knew that you were speaking at an event here in Ottawa. And I said, I just need to go meet this Peggy McColl because I just feel like some connection. So I drove from Montreal and I came to the first one and just to check it out, knowing you were speaking the next month. And then nobody wanted to come back with me the next month. So I drove all by myself. It was a rainy, miserable October day in 2012. And I sat at the very back of the room and you sat at the front of the room and you got up and spoke. And then anybody who knows me, you may think I'm an introvert or an extrovert, but I'm actually an introvert. So I quietly went up to you and said, I would really like to talk to you about how I can work with you. And you said, yeah, sure. And you quietly slipped your hand in your pocket, pulled out a business card. And that was our big introduction. And I walked away. And I remember calling you like a day or two later and saying, okay, I want to work with you. And I had no money at that point to work with you, but I actually went and borrowed money from my sister, knowing that I was going to sell my house, that I could pay her back. And that was November 11th, 2012, our anniversary. And the funny thing was, when I started checking my Facebook page, Peggy and I actually went to the same high school. And so we missed each other by a year, but
We won't tell you who was there first.
Peggy likes to say yes, that it was me. So we knew the same kind of crowd and people, came from the same background, both came from a really small town. And quickly we just became really great friends. And then, my life totally changed. Steve and I got together. I moved to Ottawa. And I think one of the biggest blessings, forget the working together, because yeah, that was awesome. And you taught me some great things. But it's very rare in your life if you get to have a friend and a friendship like you and I have. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And to have the love that we have for each other and that we have each other's back, and that it makes me actually get a little choked up when I'm telling you this, because I don't talk about this very often, but you've been there for me in some really crazy, wild roller coaster rides. And, I'm so grateful for you every single day, and for the love that you have for me, for Steve and I together as a couple, that we've been able to become such good friends with you and Denis, and of course the doggies, and especially during COVID, because we both live in Ottawa, we've been a bubble together. And so it has made this time, where we both would have been on the road traveling, enjoying each other maybe once a month, or, the odd time where we've actually been able to get together all the time and keep that safe bubble and just cherish that friendship. So you are so much more than just what you've helped us do in business. It's just our whole life. And I thank you for that. And I'm grateful for you every moment, every day. I love you.
I love you guys. That was so awesome. Thank you so much. Great job. Great job on keeping it together. I don't know if I could have done as well. Jane, when you came to that event, it was a women's group, right? Mm-hmm. It was, Steve, what's the name of that group?
It was called the E-Women Network.
Yeah.
Network, right? And I was the guest speaker that night. And I remember going to that event. It was a dinner event, and I got there, and of course, everybody's having cocktails and drinking. And Steve, you were the only guy in the room, actually.
I was the only male member of the eWomen's Network. They call me the email. And I did things like man the table, you know.
Man the table. But I remember you having a glass of wine, and I had this rule. My rule, and anyone that knows me well, and my clients especially, know that my rule is I don't drink the night before I speak, or that day, of course. And I remember saying to you, maybe I should have a glass of wine. You're like, yeah, go for it, have a glass of wine. I hadn't gone on stage yet, and so I had a glass of wine that led to another glass of wine, and then I was tipsy. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't tipsy.
It's a theme that has continued on through the years.
Drunk every time I speak. Just no, I'm not. But that was one time where I actually had a glass of wine before I spoke, and it went very, very well. Of course, I got to meet Jane, and of course, my other bestie, and I'm just so grateful for both of you. And, you know, it is absolutely a blessing that we get to see each other as often as we do. I look forward to it. I love doing the back and forth thing, but I love more when you cook, Jane. You're she doesn't cook. She makes it an event. I mean, off the charts extraordinary. And you're just an extraordinary woman. Like you, both of you are extraordinary. You both inspire me to be more, to do more, to share more, to give more. I remember it wasn't that long ago, we're having dinner at your place, and we're sitting at your kitchen table that time. And I was talking about Earl Nightingale and the 30-day challenge, right? And then bam, the next day, or you know, you're doing, I'm going to give more value. It's like, it's extraordinary. You just always step up. You always bring so much value wherever you go, in everything that you do, and the way you live your life. It's a wonderful example. It's a wonderful model. It's extraordinary, and you both inspire me. You really do, and I'm so grateful for you. So thank you so much for being here and for being in my life, and Denny's life too.
Thank you, Peggy.
Thank you.
Like, you just attract the best people into
I
your
do.
Really. and you know, Kevin had said something about being the light, and it's almost and about the Christmas season. And when I thought of you, I saw this image of you being almost this Christmas tree that's lit up, and it's just like you bring so much joy. Obviously, you're the supernova, not just a Christmas tree, but you know the analogy there is you really bring light and love, and you make people feel so good. So, speaking of feeling so good, we have two more guests who would love to share with you before we have another shift of gears. So Moana and then Nikki, let's have you come on and share your love with Peggy today. Do we have Moana in the house, in the Zoom house?
I saw her earlier.
I did too.
All right, well, let's have you, Nikki, first then.
Did I hear somebody?
That was me.
Oh.
Hey, look at
Oh, Nikki, oh my gosh, I love you. Look at your hat. Okay, Nikki, let's have you unmute yourself and share you look amazing.
I'm Nikki, you're so fine. You're so fine.
Hi, Peggy. I want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. It's an absolute honor to be here with you. I'm a little bit choked up like everyone else, and you are, yeah. I've got my own over here too going. I just want to say I'm one of the people who was in your author marathons, and one of the shy ones who always kept my square black because I didn't know what to expect from this group. I didn't want to turn my video on. And what made me do it, I believe the reason why you attract the right people, it's your smile. Those cheeks of yours, you're just so warm, you're friendly, you're inviting, you're welcoming. And I could see all the comments that were going on in the chat that you're the real deal. You are the real deal. Here's my fake wine, okay? Here's to you.
Here's my
It is fake, okay? It's apple juice. So cheers to you. I just want to thank you, because what you've brought to me is the fact that you've taught me how to learn more about life. You bring so much worth into my life. You made me feel my own value, and that was, I would say it was there, but somehow lacking. My faith was always there, but now through the suggested book readings that you've encouraged us to do, I would say it's expanded, and I can't wait to see what next year brings. And I'm so happy that in such a short period of time that I got to know you, that my goodness, I it doesn't feel like it's been months. You are an incredible being. I'm so inspired by you. I'm so grateful for your teachings. And I really just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. So sweet, Nikki. Thank you so much.
And it extends even to your team, because my kids, they just see me so happy and they say, Mommy, I'm so glad you found your people. So thank you, all of you. Thank you very much, and happy birthday.
Nikki, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. You know, Nikki, you remind me, like, I feel like I've known you a lot longer than what I have. And, you know, when I think about the many blessings, you know, seeing the names of the people that are here and thinking of how friendships have developed. You know, I run a business, I'm in a business, but yet, you know, I met all of you, you know, except Judy, of course. I met her when I was born, but, you know, through business. And what a blessing it is to create these friendships that become so close and so important, that family, you know, become like family. And I'm like, wow. And of course, in these challenging times too, that we can be together and celebrate this way. You know, I saw this morning, Rita was on here. I'm not sure if Rita is still here. Of course, I love her name. It's my mom's name, or was my mom's name. Yeah, Rita's still here. And Kayla was telling me the other day that she said they've decided on the middle name for our baby, or for our baby. It's her baby, baby too. And they're going to name her Rita. And I was thinking this morning, I got up at 4 for some reason. I don't normally get up at 4 o'clock, but I got up at 4 o'clock this morning, and I was feeling sad. I was thinking, hang on, I'll be with you in a minute.
It's okay.
I was thinking, why am I feeling sad? I was thinking sad. I was feeling sad.
Yeah, just take your time. It's okay. Do you have vodka there? Because that usually does it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, you're out of water.
I was feeling sad because I was missing my mom. Her name's Rita. And because she's been gone 12 years, but Christmas was such an important time for her. And I was reading this morning on Facebook, Jessie, not our Jessie, another Jessie, a client of mine, Jessie, was posting this morning that, and she lives in Tennessee, and she was posting that that her mom had died when she was 11 in a car accident. And I was thinking, oh, how challenging it is, because Jessie and her husband had a baby this year. And I was thinking how, you know, like sometimes we get caught up in our own emotions, you know. I was just laughing at myself. We get caught up in our own emotions, and we forget about other people and what they're going through.
Yeah, true.
So thank you, Rita. She just wrote a nice comment. So obviously I'm touched by this. Thank you so much. I'm not sad, I'm happy. Hey, Mona's here. Oh my God, I just saw you there. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll get it together. Don't worry. And you know what? It's great news. My 11 o'clock interview just asked me if I want to move it till Friday.
They're probably on the call.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm okay now. Oh, thank you. Oh, look.
Okay.
Dave, can you roll?
I'm gonna ask you all to stay with me while we sing happy birthday with Peggy.
Peggy.
Hello. Hold on. We got some special.
Peggy. Birthday, Peggy. Birthday, Peggy. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag.
Oh, what a
Oh, you're
doll.
so sweet. Hey, Luke.
Get ready.
Happy birthday.
Oh. I love you, James. Oh my God.
Here, Peggy.
I don't know how we're all going to have a virtual piece, but
I gotta make a wish. Oh. Yay.
These are to you from your grandson.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Thank you.
So now I get the pleasure to say a couple words.
Let's turn the video to Kayla.
Hi, everybody. So 12 years ago, I got to walk into your life and I got to meet Michelle. But I didn't know the gift that I was going to get when I met you. Are you going to be okay? I'm right here. Every day you've taught me to be grateful. You've taught me to have a kind heart, to be gentle.
So you are. You were like that long before you met me.
But anybody who knows you knows how much you give and how much you impact their lives and how much you change their lives for better. And they're just so lucky to have you. And I really don't think you understand how much you're a blessing in this life and every single day to so many people. James, Michelle, and I are so grateful, and we're so lucky that we get to have you. Yeah, that we get to have you every single day in our lives. And you've changed my life in the most beautiful way and had me see the most beautiful things. I'm so grateful to be your daughter-in-law and to work with you and to just be with you every single day.
Oh, thank you. Look, we're twinsies.
We didn't plan this.
Oh my. Beautiful. Thank you. Well, you brought the greatest gifts into my life, my grandson and my granddaughter, and you make my son happy. So as a parent, you know what it's like. You love your children more than anything in this world. And you just brought something. Like if I could have picked the perfect daughter-in-law, you'd be it. You're beyond that. I'm so happy.
I'm pregnant. Don't do that to me.
Oh my goodness. Crazy. Thank you. Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you.
you.
Oh, I'm like buzzing. Oh, can we have chocolate cake for breakfast?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. It really is a blessing to have you, Kayla, with us, and thank you so much for bringing that cake over. And that video of Luke and James was so sweet. I'm like, okay, I can't cry. I cannot cry right now. So we want to have the amazingly talented Mr. Kevin Blake on another time to sing with us, or sing for us rather. You're doing the singing. Thank you so much. Take it away, Kevin.
I'm just so happy that I was able to be here today. Peggy, what do you have on underneath that sweater is what I want to know. Stand up.
Flash.
You got some jeans on?
I got jeans on.
Okay, good. I got a song for you then.
Yay.
I like your jeans. I like your shirt. I like your shoes, even though you say they make your feet hurt. I like your jeans. I like your socks. Peggy, I like your belt. The way you're looking at me right now makes my heart melt. I like your jeans. I like your jeans lying on the floor. You make butterflies fly with butterflies never flew before. Make me never want to leave our love in the past no more, no more. I like your jeans. I like your jeans. I like your lips. I like your kiss.
We never kissed everyone.
Danny's gonna come in here soon.
In my mind, I've always imagined one day it'd be like this.
Denny!
I like your jeans lying on the floor. You make butterflies fly where butterflies never flew before. You make me never want to leave our love in the past no more, no more. I like your jeans. I like your jeans. I like your jeans lying on the floor. You make butterflies fly where butterflies never flew before. You make me never want to leave our love in the past no more, no more. I like your jeans. I like your shirt. I like your shoes, even though you say they make you feel. I like your jeans.
Oh.
And make sure you tell Denny I mean that in the most platonic way.
It's okay, honey.
Put the gun away, Denny. Put the gun away. Come on.
Hey, can somebody save the chat screen for me? Oh my
Yes.
God, I love it.
I'll be saving it. Don't worry, I got it.
Says, you got some splaining to do, Peggy. Oh, that's so beautiful.
That was
very amazing, Kevin. Yeah. You're amazing. What a talent.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. All right, everyone. It has been an amazing day. We have one more final semi-final question that we would love to have from you, Moana. Now that you're here, please come on the line and share with us your heart.
Where did she
Hello.
go? Oh, there you are.
Hello. Oh, she's frozen.
What's going on with the network today? Hello, Peggy. How are you? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I was in the car as always. I wrote some words for you, if I may.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I think Mona, we're gonna have to get you to record it and then send it because your internet's not good at all. Sorry.
All right. Well, I want to.
Oh no, your line is really bad.
You can't hear me. Okay. I'm sorry.
Record it for us and we'll share it.
Okay. It was a poem, but anyway, next time I will send it to you, Peggy.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mona, and thank you for that effort. I know that you wanted to share, and I know Peggy will look forward to the poem as well. So everyone, I want to really, I know that every single one of you could have sung, I mean, we don't all have the talent that Kevin has, but really sung from our heart about our gratitude to Peggy. Really, Peggy, I hope that, again, this is a piece of how grateful we are for you. You know, if we could express gratitude, this would be a single possible way. There are no words to express how much we love you, how grateful we are for you. And so really, this wouldn't have been able to happen without every single one of you being on this call, deciding to be here, whether it was 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. for you. As your MC, I want to thank you for showing up and making our day. I know that, Judy, you put a lot of time and effort into this as well. And so I really want to pass over the mic to you and honor you as well, because I know that Peggy loves you. You do so much for us. I want to say all of us, because we're really like a symbiotic relationship there as well. And we're grateful for you and grateful to know you, and really looking forward to being all together again very soon. So Judy, over to you.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. I have my package of Kleenex below me too. It's been incredible. And I got to tell you, I never in a million years thought we'd be able to pull off a secret for 2 months. And then when I had to tell your team, it was like, oh my God, the more people, the harder this is going to be, because I kept saying to Dave for the past week, she's going to pick up on it. She's going to pick up on it. She's instinctively going, intuitively, she's going to know this is happening. So I tell you, it is definitely a work of love. It has been an incredible 2 months of planning. People have come together throughout the globe. Like, you stop and think of the lives that have been impacted, not just by today, but by always. You, as Jennifer said, and I say, you didn't just change everyone else's, you changed my life, you changed Jennifer's life. And I feel like you hit a major milestone this past week with when I finally got to read Savvy Wisdom, which took me all of 2 hours to read, because you spent almost your entire author career saying you can't write, you don't like to write, and you wrote an incredible book. So I know if Mom was here, and I know that's gonna get you again, but if she was here, she'd be, oh, here I go, incredibly proud of you. Because I remember when we looked at you, the first book, and thought to ourselves, you right? You hated school. You hated anything that caused a discipline, like to sit and do something like that. So I can hear her dancing in heaven right now with Gary as they all look down on us. So thank you to everyone for everything everyone's done. There are hundreds of people who had to be part of the pulling off of this secret for you. There's messages poured in from around the world. We have videos to share with you still. It's just, it was too much to be able to fit into the 2 hours. We have messages, we have poems that were written for you. Jennifer has done an incredible job in the background, putting it all together. And so is Dave. They've worked tirelessly to pull off today. Again, the DDI team, wow, guys, you guys are true professionals. You work from the heart, which is incredible. I feel like you're an extension of our family.
Absolutely.
And yeah, Dave knows, Jen knows, everybody knows. I wake up every day like you do, Peggy, grateful. I don't hit the floor before I appreciate the gratitude of having you in my life for the influence. I remember the day that I was walked out the door, and it just happened to Amy. So it's funny, I repeated your words. I don't think I told her. Did you?
Yes, best is yet to come.
Yeah, I said to her, I remember calling you, I was just walked out of a 15-year career. And I said to Peggy, I've been walked out. And she said, yay, congratulations, you just won the lottery. And I'm like, are you out of your ever loving mind? I just lost my career, my job. And she's like, yeah. And you know, that was the best day of the rest of my life. and it has been incredible since. And you have impacted it daily. Your support, like we get messages constantly about how you speak of us, and that we wouldn't be here in business today. We wouldn't have the life we have if it wasn't for you. I mean, you helped me manifest so incredible much into my life. So thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you've done. And thank you for everybody who's on the calls, everybody who's pulled this together, including all of you authors. Thank you, Celine. You did an incredible job because I sent you 400 messages during the event. I reminded her I am your sister for all the changes that we had in the agenda. But oh, I love the slide that's up there now.
Cool.
Let me just add something real quick, if you guys don't mind. I know a lot of times you may not recognize all the hard work that goes in, but just for a second, I want you guys to pay attention to all the backgrounds that are up there with all the pictures and all the quotes from everybody. Somebody spent a lot of time doing that.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of times those things go without saying, but what a fantastic job you guys have done putting this together. Just awesome. Awesome. And Peggy, if you weren't as special as you are, I don't think we'd see the detail that we're seeing here, but you are awesome. I'm so glad I could be here with y'all.
Absolutely, Kevin. Thank you for that. You're amazingly talented man, and I appreciate that you honored everybody today. I honor everybody in all that we did, and thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Peggy, for being who you are. And I think if you'd like, maybe we'll let you wrap, and then we'll bring everybody in to say happy birthday before, if you can speak.
My goodness, I was thinking about, I just had all kinds of flashes. I was thinking about The Voice and how, when people are on that show and, they get all emotional and they cry, and they have nice cries, and I have ugly cried. I've been ugly crying throughout this whole thing. So you guys all got to see it. Yippee. But thank you so much. It's absolutely blown away. Just completely blown away. I was also sitting here thinking about, when people pass on, I don't mean to be morbid, by the way, but when people pass on, they have these things like funerals, right? Or celebrations of life. And then people come up, and share, different ways that people have impacted. And I've often thought of how, nice it would be to be alive, to know what people would say after you're dead, right?
What's the dash in your life? Yeah. What would everybody say about the dash in your headstone?
I feel like I'm at my own funeral here to some degree, but it's like a rebirth, if you will, of the next chapter of our life. And I really feel that Savvy Wisdom is like my rebirth, as many of you know, because it was like it was like a miraculous experience to, Louise was with me to write that, because I said to her, I said, I think I'm going to write it. And she's like, do it, do it, do it. And of course, Louise is a phenomenal writer and had written 7 Roses. And so I asked her, I said, can I send you a chapter? And I was thinking, and Catherine was on standby to be my editor. And I was thinking, as I send these chapters to Louise, she's going to tell me they suck. Go back to your day job, right? But she didn't. And she was like, oh my God, this is so good. It's like, there's no more, like, you really like it? It's okay. And she's like, yeah. And then went to the next chapter. But, I really feel that, we're a vessel. We're all a vessel for communicating messages in whatever way that we can, and even when we got to the end of the book, and I was going to ask Trace to write the final letter in the book, because I thought that would be, the way that it would end. He's a magnificent human being and a magnificent writer. And then on the Monday morning, when I was ready to send it to him, I thought, no, it's Bob. Bob Proctor has to write the final letter. And so I sent him the book. Now, he had just checked into a resort to work on a program. He was there with Gina to work on it for the entire week. He was a busy guy. He is a busy guy. And I sent him the book and a request to write the final letter from Savvy to Sophie. I'm Sophie in the book, Bob Savvy. And he said he'd be delighted to. He said, I'd love to do it. And he read the book that night. He said he started reading at 9 o'clock at night. He fell asleep. He woke up at midnight. He couldn't stop thinking about it. He started reading again. He finished it. And the next day he wrote this amazing letter. And for anyone that's read it already, you know how magnificent that letter is. And so many people cry at the end. But the point is, I was blessed to meet Bob 41, almost 42 years ago now at the young age. And made a decision, and it's just important. It's important how our decisions, the decisions we make to be here now, to continue to be here. Because I didn't want to be here. That's actually where the book starts. I wanted to end my life, and I didn't, obviously. And I'm very grateful that I didn't. Because we're all here to step up to make a difference. And I'm so grateful for all of you and for the difference that I've made in your life. So thank you for allowing me to connect with you, to be your friend, to be your guide, to be your mentor, to serve you, to be your light, as some of you have said, because you're the reason why I'm here. Thank you. Best birthday ever. And it's not even here yet. Oh my God.
Peggy, we love you. I know I've said that a few times already today, and I will keep saying it. We would love for everyone to unmute their line and share a big happy birthday. And I know, Peggy, not everyone was able to be unmuted. I know that everyone on this call would have loved to share something. You have so much love in the chat, but let's all unmute our line. Big happy birthday all together.
Happy birthday, Peggy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Peggy.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Happy birthday, Peggy.
So, thanks, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you. I'm grateful to be here.
Oh my.
So happy to spend your birthday with you.
Thank
We
you,
love you,
everyone.
Birthday.
Love you, Peggy.
Love you too.
Love you, Peggy.
Love you, Peggy.
Enjoy your birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Peggy. Happy birthday.
You are
Peggy.
so
You are
loved,
the
Peggy.
best. You're the best.
Amazing birthday, Peggy.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Welcome.
Thanks, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Peggy,
Yeah.
how are you going to pull yourself together for our next meeting? Everyone is going to wonder what happened.
Okay.
Trust me.
Yes, how she's going to pull herself together for the next meeting.
Oh my God. Yeah, I actually have a meeting. I had an interview at 11, but fortunately it's moved to Friday and I have a client meeting at 11:30. So I got 30 minutes to pull it together. All right, everyone.
Thank you, Judy, for doing this. You're welcome. Thank you.
Happy birthday, guys.